You're looking for an edge in the fantasy football arena. Not sure which talking head to trust? Why not watch for yourself how today's heroes stack up in a head-to-head battle where the fans will decide their fate. Let's see what makes these elite gladiators so deadly, and maybe even find out if there's any chinks in their armor. In this episode, we break new ground with a triple-header matchup featuring 3 of the most feared and respected veterans in the NFL.
On Derwin James, call, Adams, touchdown!
Carr, Adams, downfield, he's got it, touchdown!
Davante Adams is built to fight for the football. His dense, muscular frame helps him overpower defenders and fight for position. His long arms and elite vertical allow him to go up and get the ball. He has a versatile build that can be effective in any wide receiver role, but the potential for high point catches is what you notice first.
He's got him! He's got him! Tyreek Hill! And the Dolphins have come back! Tua going deep. Oh, he's got Hill! He's got Hill! That is 6!
Tyreek doesn't look like much. He's short, he's got stubby arms, and there isn't a lot of him to go around. He does have one thing though, and it's all that matters. Raw, sexy, dirty speed. Reek is the fastest man in football, and that makes him one of the most dangerous. His success, in spite of expectations, has taught the league that if you're fast enough, nothing can hold you back.
Here's Allen on 2nd and 10. Stepping up into the logo and throw. He's got Diggs. Touchdown to Diggs.
See the indoors when we're throwing down. Oversized jumper with a
At first glance, Stefon Diggs is also nothing special. A fairly quick, somewhat small wide receiver who is probably limited to the slot role. He has the quickness and the twitchiness to succeed in the slot. But he also has massive hands and a true nasty streak at the catch point. This combination makes him a far more versatile and dangerous player and one of the best wide receivers in football today. Diggs' success starts with his explosive routes, which are among the best in the league and a nightmare for defenders. He uses flawless technique to sink his hips and explode out of breaks, creating instant separation from defenders in almost any route. With the ball in his hands, he is a constant big play threat, translating his explosiveness into a sudden and unpredictable changes of direction. In addition to being explosively athletic, Diggs is a naturally elusive player. He reads his defender and often uses subtle feints to sell a decoy route, forcing them to constantly second-guess his intentions and readjust. With the ball, he is even more dangerous, effectively using a bag of tricks that includes everything from head fakes to jukes to spin moves. He has a natural sense for open spots on the field and uses these moves to get there, escaping defenders and picking up big chunks of yards. There is no weapon in football more game-breaking than the speed of Tyreek Hill, and it is the foundation of everything that makes him effective. His speed makes him open by forcing defenders to give him space, and when they don't, he uses it to blow right past them. His speed forces bad pursuit angles from seasoned pros, turning short gains into first downs and first downs into touchdowns. It makes him a broken play waiting to happen. Speed is his most important weapon by far, but is not the only one. Hill needs a quarterback with a big arm to take full advantage of his potential. He had it with Mahomes, and now he has it with Tagovailoa. Tua has proved to be one of the best deep ball throwers in the league, and that spells danger for defenses trying to contain Tyreek. If he is open, Tua will always look to him, and he is almost always open. Elite production requires skill and opportunity, and with Tua under center, Tyreek has the most opportunity in the league. Davante Adams might be the single best route runner in football. He opens every route with the most explosive release in the league, putting defenders on the back foot immediately. His explosion sells the deep route, and the moment a defender turns their hips to commit, he becomes open underneath. He is sudden and unpredictable at the top of the route, giving defenders nothing to read and forcing them to react at the last possible moment. This makes him nearly impossible to follow and leads to a lot of separation and friendly targets from his quarterback. When things are crowded or the throw is off the mark though, Adams still makes it happen. He has a natural feel for the ball in space and tracks it with ease, using his size and strength to win position against defenders. On jump balls, he attacks at the high point with his elite vertical leap, never waiting for the ball to come to him. He feels the throw coming and knows instinctively how to position himself, not only to make the catch, but to stay in bounds. If the ball can be caught, Davante Adams will catch it. There's a reason he's been the most consistent threat in the NFL for half a decade now. Adams has continued to thrive despite leaving behind a partnership with Aaron Rodgers, but he might find this season his most challenging yet. Unlike departing QB David Carr, Adams has no history with the new QB Jimmy Garoppolo. Jimmy G doesn't always see when his receivers are open, and his lack of deep ball takes away one of Adams' weapons. Devante will still get his, but the Raiders' offense doesn't look good for him. When you spend most of your time running wide open, you don't need long arms and sticky hands. Hill has the ability to make difficult catches, but he is also prone to focus drops that take points off the board. His limited catch radius and small hands are likely a factor here, and they also make him less dangerous in traffic and as an end zone threat. Diggs is elite when he's healthy, but his injury history is extensive and concerning. In the past decade, he has dealt with a broken leg, a lacerated kidney, repeated knee strains, repeated groin strains, and a torn abdominal muscle. Fortunately for the Bills, but unfortunately for fantasy owners, Diggs is also tough as nails. He plays through injury and operates as a decoy when he isn't at full strength, so it can be difficult to know when to start him and when to bench him. Worthy combatants all, but who would be victorious in the end? You tell us. Would it be the polished technician and student of the game, the high point monster that can be used all over the field, the explosive release god that can jump out of the gym and come down with the ball? Ring up Devante, please. Or maybe you prefer the hard-nosed gamer who plays bigger than their measurements, the guy who finished playing a game with a literal lacerated kidney. You want that kind of toughness and an unpredictable open field ninja who makes defenders miss by the bunches. That's Diggs for you. Or are you here because you love an athletic freak, the reigning king of speed who makes NFL veterans take the kind of bad pursuit angles you remember seeing in high school film rooms? The number 1, 2, and 3 target for his big arm young quarterback. You know it's Tyreek. Become more than just a spectator in the fantasy Coliseum by leaving your best comments, thumbs up or thumbs down for your favorite heroes. The fate of today's gladiators lies in your hands for Season 2. Press subscribe now for more excitement entertainment from Football Moxie.